Oh,
Mention the technical difficulties and they shall appear. You know what? We have no choice, chat. I'm just gonna let this camera cool off for like 5 minutes. You can enjoy the company of El Gato No Signal and Jason Edwards as we enter. Let me just slideshow this.
I just realized that the Elgato logo is a G.
Is it? I thought it was like an E and a G at the same time.
Oh my god, is it?
Isn't it?
I don't
It's
know.
like,
Oh no, it's like the play button, right?
oh yeah, it actually also would make no sense because that would mean it's a lowercase e and a uppercase G, even though E is the first letter in the word. No idea. El Grande Gato. We'll see when I resuscitate. But until then, Trevor Leahy 707, thank you for your Tron contribution. I say Tron.
That's sick.
Because we may not. I wish you could see my face right now, chat, but as much as it bothers me to say, as much as I wish that we can bond over Final Fantasy, this man is not enlightened. He has not been shown the way of the JRPG.
That's one way to put it.
JRPG, not mainstream, what's the word I'm looking for? Like Nirvana, I suppose. Saying that, the games between like 11 and 16 minus 14 then are all like very far down on the list, but yeah, it is what it is. We have, however, found a little connection, which we haven't actually explored too much, in Kingdom Hearts. Because this man,
Did you know that there is a Tron level in Kingdom Hearts 2?
If you didn't, now you know. It's also cursed with a motorbike minigame that, if I remember correctly, shows you sharp turns at the very last second in some instances.
Yeah, man. Classic Tron.
Yep. Especially...
They're making a new Tron movie, aren't they?
I've seen like a logo or a trailer or something floating about. Yes. What's that about?
Yeah. But this build, though, is really cool. I like that the lights are inlaid a bit. I think that's a really nice touch. You get that nice, like, ambient glow.
And welcome to the world of me, by the way, Jason, trying to figure out where lights come from. If it is lights or signals or signs or lumen. I'm gonna assume these are signs, because you can kinda... I always forget to like laser pointer prep, but it's bad on a bright blue surface, but you can kinda see like notches here separating. Are these signs?
Yeah.
Not as visible in the like longer horizontal lines, but here you can kinda see like small traces.
It's nice. I wonder what's inside.
As we can see by Mika's comment right now, he struggles with signals particularly. Yeah, I do absolutely struggle with signals in particular. Is this final 1.1 feature revealed, or did I miss it? You missed it. The final 1.1 feature is Elevada, and Ada talking to you in the elevator. More info on that as she's getting fixed, because she's kind of broken right now on experimental. This tripped me up. And the question is mine in the little comment. Why am I getting inertia? I don't think it's the right emotion to feel, but like, whoa. Yeah, you're getting how this just. It's like,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like you don't need to like be a pro or even close at Satisfactory to realize that this is trippy.
Yeah, it feels like the Upside Down, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, because are they in a cave?
I don't think so, considering the arcs.
It would be cool if elevators inside those structures. It would. Imagine that elevator going up and down.
This must be.
Looks like so. I wonder if they have like the train going in. Is that like a station? You think at the bottom?
Here.
Yeah, like in the middle.
Maybe. Yeah. Can you see? Oh wait. Oh shit.
Northern
Sorry, I didn't
Canyon,
actually share my screen. Did I?
That's crazy.
Share this screen with my fellow companion. There we go. Maybe you can see it in more real time now.
Oh yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah. This thing is is this a train station? There's a particle accelerator in here. Particle accelerator in here.
Oh yeah. No, I think that train's going right by.
But this is upside down, right? I'm not tripping, chat. It's actually upside down, completely.
No, it's right side up. Look at the power lines. They're at the top. They just built from the ceiling. That's really cool.
It's hella sick. It's definitely one take on making a factory. What the is this?
Whoa.
This right here is like especially gnarly because the augmenter is then poking down through here, right? Or am I being very bad? The trains themselves are upside down because if you flip this over, the trains are hanging on. Oh, I bet Xadeua is from the south hemisphere.
Yeah, this is a trip.
It is.
It's really cool.
It is hella cool. It's a new take for sure. I don't think I've.
It's kind of okay. Now it's getting kind of scary from the floor.
Like, just, please don't come crashing down on me. Yo, the moment we add physics to this game, this player is gonna have a very bad day. All right, let's see if camera can play nice now. If I can get back, I've given it ample time to cool off. Factory reception. Oh, I think I'm alive. And let's leave Inertia Cave. Ooh. Yo.
Mega Luminum.
Mega Luminum. Lumen Enjoyer, maybe? I'm not sure. Or maybe Aluminum Enjoyer. Thank you, mate. So, before anything else, chat, completely off topic, lightning signs. Back when I lived in Tokyo, I saw a hoodie. A black oversized hoodie. That was just black and also had Raichu, the Pokemon, drawn on it in only speed lines. So like the outlines of Raichu in speed lines with like rushing over your shoulder. So like the front of the hoodie was just Raichu, the shape of Raichu in lines, and then the back of the hoodie was the tail of Raichu, also in speed lines. Hella slick design. That's my single biggest regret I didn't buy. That's the single product in my life that I regret not having purchased the most. English. So there's some trivia. Otherwise, nice factory.
I feel like does this remind you of home, Mikhail?
It reminds me of the office.
It looks like the Gothenburg train station.
Yeah, it kind of does actually. You're right. If you if you would have like the station house going along here, and then you walk out to get to like Hotel Clarion and the little convenience store. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. And then if you take the train roughly here, chat, and go all the way this way for like 2 hours, you get to our place. That's where we live. Please don't come bother us, it'll be creepy. Fun fact on the subject of aluminium. Satisfactory actually has a UK English translation that spells it correctly if you're in the UK.
No, I'm gone.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the heck? Hold up. Oi. It was nice knowing you all. I've had my time.
It's of course issues had to be like just a smidge spicier than usual. Oh, we're back. Sorry, I sneezed. Ban your ass. I'm not entirely sure.
Ooh, we got the innards.
Yeah.
Nice.
Quite literally, seeing as you know that they are just curving around, tining around over here. You'll learn Jason very fast. Maybe you actually already have since you've watched these streams. If there's one thing I can't do, it's like educate myself or even guess what people are making in their factories.
It's fun. We can all take a guess. Yeah. Maybe even someone in chat knows and can enlighten us.
From what you can see on screen, chat, what are they making here?
I mean,
it's scorching in Sweden right now. Any hotter and I'm actually gonna start complaining.
Yeah.
Like old man complain. Burger.
Because that's aluminum scrap, right? That's going in.
Yeah, like, see, chat is bullshitting, which is so unfair because whenever I guess wrong, they're like, "Oh, do you even play the game? Oh, you fucking suck, man!" And then they're here, just not even being able to guess the first of it. Assholes, all of you.
Good.
Bam.
Oh, now it's scary.
It is. It looks a bit
Now
menacing,
I'm just
but it's
frightened.
still, I don't know. Also, electric was my favorite type in Pokemon. Every time, man, I am so glad we keep Aurora around after Fixmas. Because I'm so sure that, and I think Ben is trying to gaslight me by saying that, no, Aurora was always meant for post-Fix-It last year. Piss off, it wasn't. The discussion was absolutely that Aurora was going to be a Fix-It thing and then gone. And we kind of had to like struggle for it to remain as a rare weather event. But we won the battle. You can thank us, me and a handful of others, chat, for that.
Hello, Eric. Thanks for joining.
Whoop.
Ooh, any Star Wars
Yeah.
fans? And any war fans?
This is Rogue One, as far as I get it. I haven't seen Rogue One quite yet.
When you say any Star Wars fan, are you saying this because it made you feel like it was Star Wars, or is this
is
actually
Star Wars.
something from Star Wars?
This is from Star Wars. Andor,
awesome.
I believe the site was called. See, chat, this is the first time in a long while I do highlights without cheat notes. So, working off memory and my own knowledge, which is, yeah, let's not go delve too deep into that. Watch Andor and then Rogue One. So this place is not called Andor. Are you a Star Wars guy, Jason?
I gotta be honest with you
No.
now. Not a Star Wars guy. I've seen Star Wars. I watched the new ones too.
The like all 9 movies then, or
I've seen every Star Wars movie. Oh, of the original.
okay, like the numbered like saga. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I think I watched Rogue One. Rogue One was really good, from
Okay.
what I remember.
Scary.
But it was also like not like Star Wars. From like it felt like a different type of movie.
Right.
But it was very good. I enjoyed Rogue One.
Okay. Because maybe I know the ending of it, and it's kind of like I mean, yeah, considering what the story is about, it like no other ending really makes sense, I suppose. But I'm also very interested in like just the little take of if it's like naturally ingrained into the story that already is Star Wars 4, then or Episode 4, then yeah, maybe. Because Star Wars to me is like, whenever I consume Star Wars, I'm like, this is very cool, and I wouldn't mind like getting my hands dirty with like deeper lore and stuff, but then I just never invest more time because there's too much else.
This is very nice,
It is.
though. And I'm jealous of how symmetrical they were able to get this. I've tried making my factories look really nice, and I, for the life of me, always end up with like a lopsided, like random issue on one side.
I'm sure some people in chat can tell you all about the pain of building like proper mega factories or even giga factories, and then at the middle or even tail end of it realize that somewhere something is off by one foundation on the z-axis and everything comes apart.
Yeah, I definitely need to get into blueprints
Terra factories
for sure.
Show me.
I think that is 100% my next step.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey.
Lucky if I build anything more than platforms. Who even needs foundations, man? They're for noobs.
I do like the idea. I think we saw a build a few weeks ago where they didn't use a single platform.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. This room is
This
awesome.
room is very cool.
I think the idea of having the research station in the center is like such a nice touch. And is that also the hub behind it?
I believe
Am I
so,
crazy?
right? Because you have the entire like landing pad right here. So with a hole for the like dropship to leave and re-enter. It checks out.
Yeah. This is the merch office. If you're buying if you're buying the merch box, this is where it gets put together.
Oh God.
How does that?
Yeah. How does that? Indeed. Tunnels. For your information, chat, there is not supposed to be a wall in this hole.
Eric, I just got here, man. Just cut me just a little bit of slack, please.
Illegal. It is against the rules. But I like tunnels. We get way too few tunnels and way too many bridges. But bridges are also nice.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's cool.
The question is, so I know if you like are super determined, I know you can have like rails go through the entire mountain through let's call them shenanigans. I wonder if this actually goes somewhere. Like, through the fucking bedrock.
That'd be
It would be sick if it did. But we shall never know, because this was the only picture I was provided. Was it last week we saw a heavy metal frame factory being shaped as frames? Yeah.
Yeah, that was last week. Oh, that's detailed.
It is. And they are, I believe this thread was titled something preparing blueprint decorations, decor. So this would fit in a blueprint. Which you can just see, like right here, in fact, in the picture. Imagine plopping these off. Just having them all over the place. Plop, plop, plop. That's a very heavy model.
This is like giving like Tesseract vibes, you know?
Oh yeah. Yo,
its position.
Speaking of like media you consume and you're like, oh shit, this was cool, and then you never think of it again. The MCU. Endgame touched me. Oh, it touched me. Jason Cameron, no!
I'm gone.
Pop.
I'm gone.
At least there are no audio issues.
I'm gone.
Right, chat? Only volume levels, which are not issues, just
flip it back on. Hopefully that works. I saw someone mention USB fans, perhaps.
Maybe, honestly, like
perhaps we do that.
Yeah. Or proper ACs for the room, who knows?
Yeah, that could be good. Jason, Sean.
Can solar panels be blue? Educate me. If not,
so like in real life or in Satisfactory?
Yeah, in real life.
In real, I mean,
they are blue.
They're not.
Aren't they black?
They can be blue, but aren't they blue because they're reflecting the sky? Like, isn't that mainly where the blue's coming from?
Oh, I guess because they're black, right? Otherwise, but not that blue.
Yeah.
Maybe we could use these to power up our stuff in this office.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Installing solar panels on this big bank. It would look whack as fuck if we had like panels on the roof.
Yeah, like water, exactly.
So yeah, no, slick decor, blueprintable.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Ooh.
This is big. Like, this is actually a really fucking big factory.
This is huge.
I remember there being a lot of shots for this one, and I was struggling picking what I want. One very cool thing, I'm just gonna, just scale-wise, you can see immediately like what the scale of this is like. I'm just gonna hop immediately into this particular shot.
Kyle, you have outdone yourself.
Kyle does build crazy shit, and you also, unless you have picked it up already, watching the past few weeks of streams, Jason, you realize we have like some maniacs who somehow can like build 10 of these in 2 months and somehow display everything on Reddit.
That's crazy.
The way Flora is integrated here, like just around, if we go back to the mega factory here, like just right in the middle of it, absolutely, but then also just like in the crevices, in between buildings, just rising up between the concrete.
This looks like a resort.
It does actually, yeah.
This looks beautiful.
Until we get to like the next picture or the one after. Is it the next one? No, it's the one after. Okay, cool.
Oh god. Oh my.
This could still be. This produces like Charmander fire, as I like to call it at this point.
Wow. Okay, wait. Enlighten me, chat. Is this something I haven't gotten to yet?
Ooh.
Like what is running through these pipes, or is this something? It's rocket fuel?
Rocket
okay.
fuel.
Wow.
All I guess.
That's wild.
All boiling down to this horrible site. Not as resorty anymore, unfortunately.
No, this is underneath the Marriott, dude.
Yeah. This is what's powering the pools and the spa.
Those jacuzzis, they need heat. Wow, it's so organized.
It's a very simple or a very nice but simple touch as well to color the Mark 6 belts as lime green to like just have that transport uranium and have that transport uranium. Look at this!
Oh, nice.
Look at this capture of the crackle. This is nice.
Yeah, the at the beginning there was like a hydro, like some water extractors like on the waterfall. It looked like that looked really nice, and I wish we had more of an image of that. It turns into spaghetti too.
Oh, this is so slick.
Yo, they made the sphere.
Herb satisfaction. They made the sphere.
Or the orb. They made the orb.
It's a Pokeball with a little crack in the middle. It's not a Pokeball.
That's cool.
Oh, this looks so good. And does look like it's made of sand. It just comes off as sand. Here is life. Look at this thing. Yeah,
Ooh.
all hollowed out.
Dude, that dome looks like Charles de Gaulle. Terrible airport.
Airports. What's your worst airport experience?
Dude, I think we'd be on stream for an extra hour. I've had nightmare airport experiences.
Oh shit.
I got trapped in Birmingham, England, because Air France told me that I was definitely going to make a connecting flight to here.
Oh.
In 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm Lady Grimore. I might be biased. I got heavily screwed over in CDG.
I'm not sure if I've shared this story with you, Jason. I have not with chat for a very good reason. Have I ever talked to you about what happened to me when I was going back from Tokyo to Sweden, moving back from my year in Tokyo to Sweden? No. That's actually, we can talk about that in the gym after this, because it's like a 15-minute story if I give you all the details, and it is so incredible how the stars aligned for me to be as unlucky as I was, and then lucky as I was. And it was the day of me flying home, and most of the bad experience, thankfully, was outside the airport. It absolutely involves like preparing to fly and going to the airport and shit, but the long and the short of it is that, and I promise you, chat, okay, so I haven't told chat this at all as an icebreaker or anything, because it's nothing like bad to know or whatever, but I've been like, it's probably not a story I should just share with anybody. Oh, Jason died again. It's probably not a story that should be shared with just anybody. But the TLDR of this spiel is that I was kept in Tokyo, in the city proper, by the police, way past the time that my flight was going to depart. On the last day of my allowance to stay time-wise, this was the last day that I was allowed to be in the country on the visa, because I planned like that. And they kept me past my plane leaving for suspicion of terrorism. I'm innocent. I need to emphasize that there was no terrorism involved at all. There wasn't.
That's awful.
But they had cause to believe, and it was without a shadow of a doubt the most stressful 3 or 4 hours of my life. I lost a decade of just lifespan to that day alone.
Did I be so stressed?
Yeah. We'll leave it at that. But the TLDR, they got lots of misunderstandings and innocence, and everything was sorted out properly. It was a bit of a doozy.
Ooh.
We were here still. Sorry. Oh, there's absolute clip to YouTube for sure.
I did see that I did see the sphere was hollow, which was an interesting touch. Cool. You know that's middle section. That's actually what the inside of a Dyson air fan looks like.
Can we?
Yeah, the Las Vegas sphere, definitely. Cover the whole thing in holograms.
Oh, and the final highlight.
Ooh. Is that it?
The final highlight.
The giant computer.
It actually could be.
Yeah,
now that you mention it.
I've seen PC cases like that.
I've seen this shape and this before.
That's cool.
The Nexium 420 greener. This project is so sleek. Like, we'll see it in the next couple of shots, but I also we saw this last week as well. Like touches of road and rail on top. Last time it was rail and road.
Yeah, look at that. This looks like the Orson Bridge.
I haven't seen that.
This is nice.
But then if you just hop into the factory proper, look at this shit.
Ooh,
look at this
shit.
Yeah.
That's clean.
I alluded to pictures last week or earlier weeks about pictures that are wait, is this Satisfactory? and you find something like, okay, yeah, okay, this checks out. What the fuck? And this checked out to me today. The little fence is like, yeah, okay, I can see these beings ahead for sure. I said, no, bro, the tech in this room is so cursed. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on.
As I'm restarting the camera, I'm like feeling how warm it is.
Okay, so it's definitely that. You just don't get the Elgato no signal thing that I do for some reason. With a nice little like, I guess what's like lounge. You have like
they even have this is like a lovely lobby.
Yeah, lobby lounge. Just chill out and come. Like
kept the trees,
the statue in the middle, the main stairs. Yo, is this our office? Wait. You have like the nature and statue in the middle. You have the stairs up to finance and IT on the wings. You have our office. This is our office.
This is our office. Look at that.
They
even have the giant bean statue.
Layout-wise, this makes way too much sense. This is actually Coffee Stain Studios. Yeah. Oh yeah, Andrew would know. You've been here. That's kind of fun to think about. And like this would be like the hangout room behind this wall, or like there's a hollow into this extra room, extra space. With TV and controllers and shit.
420 greener, what do you know?
Are you?
Who are you?
Are you one of us? Not allowed to share Coffee Stainer's highlights. Not that any one of us could ever build something rivaling like this, but yeah, again, like slick. I love orange. Favorite color.
It's good.
Random trivia. That's all you need to know about that. And the close-up. I guess on the PC's tip, or like top. Spelled next to you now, nice. And I have no idea what this building does.
Nexium.
Probably everything, considering its size, but you know.
Yeah.
Who am I to assume? And that is that for this week. I keep saying every single time, so maybe I should just keep it shorter than usual and try to do that going forwards. But aside from it being mind-blowing how far some people are willing to take this game in terms of building 400s, if not thousands of hours to like actually come up with replicas or copies of stuff from in real life and just make that like as accurately as it gets, or downright freakish buildings, monsters, whatever, huge ass projects, beautiful small like quirky items, things, whatever, always hella cool to see, always such good fuel to just look at and be at and just like have as fuel and like an incentive to look forwards to as the game is chugging along, because the community is a huge part of why this game is chugging along post 1.0 into 1.1, hopefully very, very soon. And thank you. If you do want to share your stuff, the single best platform for this is Reddit. I am usually on top of checking Reddit. I should actually edit in the subreddit that I am looking at, which is our Satisfactory game.
Yeah.
I am mostly on top of checking almost everything on that Reddit, but if you want to make mine and now Jason's jobs just a smidge easier, when we if we have to actively look for highlights, because usually I just pick them up as I, absorb content from that Reddit anyway. But if you do want to make it a smidge easier if we need it, the screenshot flare is the way to go. Hopefully it also saves Jason's camera before it explodes. If it does, we're both dead, by the way. It's not only a he thing, because this room is way too small for that to be contained to only his desk. The screenshot flare on Reddit, slap it up there. Thank you so much. Any thoughts, Jason?
No, you hit the nail on the head. I don't know about Mikhail, but I'm reading basically every morning. I usually start every day with reading what the tops, what's going hot on the subreddit. It's really cool and makes me feel inferior about everything that I make and get, but in like a really great way.
That's a problem.